back at it with another spicy update. Y'all can see it as we're rolling through the video, basically the time lapse of the journey of this server. We've now made it to the Ruthless. I don't want to say backstab because we were never really allies to begin with. You know, we had this temporarily kind of ish alliance that was really just, I mean, it was just y'all saw the tensions were so high, it was bound to snap because Hellraisers is not PvPing at all. They are holding back all the PvP. It was only a matter of time before Ruthless was wanting some PvP, and that's really what it boiled down to. I can't even make it there. I was checking to see if I could snipe that. I think I'll attempt this. I'll attempt this here in a second. But so breaking down kind of what kind of got us to this point was, Ruthless pretty much just wanted PvP at this point, from my understanding. You know, being involved, I've seen a lot more of the politics behind this. There was just a whole lot of attention. I think it was because a lot of members were from, you know, Battle Angels last season. So I think there was some tensions about trying to keep things a little bit more friendly, but I think what it boils down to is Ruthless and Hellraisers have an agreement of some sort to get into the mid themselves, and they will fight each other for Atlantis. So with that proceeding, I mean, we would have to dig ourselves out of the biggest hole right here. I mean, I'm not kidding you. As you guys can see, we're in a hole. I mean, we are surrounded right here. There is no leaving. That needs to be understood. There is no leaving where we're at. I mean, they have everyone basically situated right here in front of Gosu right here, and we're gonna have to try and break through like all these forts. I mean, we're about to have to try and make a dash out of here. My sub-city over here, the way it started was actually by over here by the sub-cities, or by where my sub-city is at. So this all happened today while I was out and about, and then Raging Zia messaged me that everyone got occupied around him. So yeah, it's been a wild turn of events, and y'all have seen it too. So far as you know, we've been proceeding. The tensions have been as high as ever right now, and I'm not surprised at all to see that Ruthless has done this, because it makes sense. You can't share Atlantis three ways, and it benefited them by just cutting us completely out of the picture, right? Because we're also now just highly split between ourselves and Arda Defense. They're going to want this gate back. I don't know how much we're going to be able to defend it if they bring their whole force. Now, they're on a time limit. They can't sit here and do this whenever the gates come up, because one of them is going to rush to the other side. Someone's going to take belief. I would reason to believe they're going to take this gate right here into mid. I mean, they're already stacking it up, so they are going to have some. This gate's going to go down on a dime. People are very strong at this point of the season. This gate will go down super quick. 7 days. They're on a time limit to basically crush us in 7 days. So 1 week from today, so next Saturday. Next Saturday, going into Sunday, for Eastern time, we will see basically all the gates break open. They have full control over all these gates, Ruthless does. We would have to somehow pummel our way through all of them. I'm hoping that whenever this turns around, we can sneak either into North and try and grab some cities, and possibly even path over to the capital. I mean, it would be a long shot, but it's probably our best hope for trying to path into somewhere. That's if we even get ourselves out of the situation that we're in right here. So, I mean, also, I will say, just the spiciest battle report I had a little bit earlier, did end up killing this Caesar team right here. Was pretty proud of that team. It's kind of funny. I've won against my level 9 is just beating the crap out of these Ruthless players. Where is it at? Hold on, y'all gotta see this report right here. Dude, they came in like Super Saiyans. Just straight up Super Saiyaning against a full-on Noble Knights team. I mean, they chatted up. Zhang over here surviving on by a thread, and Sun Wu is just... This is probably the best hit I've ever seen. Sun Wu pulled out 5 Trick and Confuse. His turn 1 was absolutely bananas. So he hit it first. I have the setup where I'm hitting first before. So Master Tactician went off. Trick and Confuse went off. Fearful Enemy went off. Then Baki at least did an active, giving the Master Tactician bonus. And then Zhang hit Invulnerable turn 1 as well on Zen and Sun Wu, so protecting what needed to be protected to keep going. So that was just a perfect setup of everything going off that could have gone off. And then what was the cherry on top is this right here. I actually killed with 5,000 troops, mind you. Zhang has 500 troops right here, and I managed to cleave down Olaf. Zhang survived for 4 turns with 593. 593. What a boss. What a boss. And then I got torn down right here. This was, I mean, yeah, he just got wrecked right here. There was no saving him right there. But yeah, things have definitely taken, and in case y'all are wondering where I'm at on my buildings, I'll show this real quick, just kind of running through where I'm at. Pretty much nothing really to write home about. This war has definitely taken up a lot of time. Drafting and military theory are my number one things. The speed actually on the cav is super important. You could snipe people super quick with that. I really need to focus. My resources have just been spent on mainly doing and I'm probably gonna have to start investing more into Moat and Bastion at this point. Definitely an interesting turn of events though, nonetheless. Things are definitely getting spicy. So it's turning out to be a pretty fun season so far. I knew things were going to make a turn like this. So our best bet here is to back out and try and bring... If we can try and unite the Alliance all at Semi, we could definitely make a turn, but it's going to take us pushing through tonight to at least get a unit over to Semi. The goal is to get a unit over there, and then that unit can build troops along the way, because it'll be... You know, that unit will probably be exhausted, but it'll be our best hope. It will. So, but yeah, guys, wanted to update you. Spicy turn events. We'll see where things go from here, and I'll see you. I just wanted to capture this real quick. Y'all saw me over there. I'm currently pathing my GSMs away from... This is a straight up run for it. I was actually chased down right here by someone's elephants. So I'm trying to make my way through all of these units. I'm trying to dodge as many of them as I can. I don't know how this is gonna work, because I don't want to... No! Stop! I gotta... Can I move right here? Oh, I need to move right there. No! No! It's just okay. Dadgummit, just leave me alone. Leave me alone! This is so stressful. I'm trying to freaking leave. Quit chasing me down. I have to get by Ford's daggum elephants. Okay. Who's this guy? I'm not too scared about SARS. I just need to make sure. I only have... I just gotta make it through. I just need to path up. What's a straight path up right here? Can I... Am I getting path 2? Okay, I'm fine. I've got to make my way through to our forts. What's the march? Right here. There's no way I'll make it through there. I need to path through, like, right here. Oh, no. I'm not pathing that close to him. Can I go right here? What's my path right? No. I'm not doing that. I need a longer path. What's my path right here? That's through shoves. I can't go through a shove. I don't have time for that. Come on. Come on. Give me a good path. Alright. No, that's through a shove. I can't make it through a shove. What's this path? Is that through a shove? That's through... Oh my gosh, I can't path through that many shoves. Sorry about my dog. I have no good paths. I can't spend that much on... No, come on, man. Give me a better path. Maybe if I just rush all the way out here, I can... What's this? Come on. Just need a path out. Come on. Come on, give me a good path. No, if I could just avoid that shove. Dadgummit. Of course, everyone's trying to run me down. I gotta move. I should have moved, like, right there, but I kind of panicked. Hopefully this will open up. I only have 3 more moves. I have to do this in 3 moves while being pawed down like an animal. I need a good path right here. What do I got? What do I got? Come on. Should I do it? I gotta go for it. I gotta path through certain death. Come on. If I can just get by this dude's elephants. Is that a... Okay, that's SARS. Wait, did that take up a... Oh my god. That took up a stamina. Is it gonna do it again? Okay. Did that take up a stamina? Okay, no, it didn't. I only have so many more moves. Don't guard, please. Just don't guard. If I can just get through here, I can... I don't want your daggone. Don't guard. I still have stamina to kill someone, though. Or, This is so stressful. This is my only way out. If I can get out of here without Mr. Black or someone else chasing me down, please just don't hit me. Please just don't hit me. I just got to get to our front line. I am so close to our front line. And we're being straight up pushed back. This is straight up behind enemy lines. Oh my gosh. I'm so close to making it out. I'm so close. I just have 2 moves, man. I could probably make a beeline straight for our front. I can make it straight out of there. If I just make it through here, I can make a straight beeline for us. So long as nobody hits me. So long as no one hits me. I'm kind of shaking a little bit right here. This is so tense. This is my only way out. Come on. Come on. Make it out. I got 2 moves. The lone GSM through straight enemy lines. I can't believe it. Come on, I just need a little bit longer. If I could just not hit, of course, a pillager. I'm going to probably straight beeline it through the tents. I'm going to beeline it through the tents. And what I'm going to do is go through... I'm going to try and pad through to the right there. If I can get right there. If I can get right here. What's my march? I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that. What's my path right there? I don't want to go through enemy territory and hit pillagers. What's my path right there? If I screw this up, I only have one more move. And they just captured that, so I don't know if someone's sitting on top of it. I really don't want to bet that. If I can get on top of a fort, I know no one will try and kill me right there. Okay, that's it. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. I have one more. Hopefully I can get, That means that tonight I will have to use this one unit to capture 11 tiles, which is a lot of stamina. A lot of stamina. And I can't go on lockdown either with him out there. He will have to do this all by himself before my lockdown goes up. So we will see how much we can hold off. Just don't go over. He's got a good unit. I know this is a good unit. I don't want to hit that. Fords as well. I don't want to hit Fords. And this guy looks to be taking level 10s like a beast. So I definitely don't want to hit him. I still have 69. I still have 69. As soon as I hit this, I'm pathing all the way back to SEMA. Actually, I have to go and get my pizza too. I just ordered like a Domino's pizza. We had just gotten back from out of town. I think I got it, folks. I think I got it. My camera's not focusing. I got it. I'm in the clear. Let me, see if I can... I don't know why it's not focusing. It's a little bit better. But we made it, folks. I mean, from here, we're in the money. From here, we are in the money. I could path all the way back now to our homeland. Being chased down by elephant warriors and people's daggum teams, man. We got it. We got it. Get me on the other side to home, baby. I need to go ahead and set up somewhere. Oh, there we go. Perfect. You're gonna just go straight to occupying that land back there. So you get yourself... Yep, we're going, folks. Oh my goodness. I made it. So long as a pillager doesn't just walk theirself over here next to me, I mean, I should be fine. And this guy seems to be going nuts over here. He took a 10 straight up like it was nothing, so let me make sure his path. I mean, he's going pretty safe. Let me I gotta share it to the group with a snippet, but I made it through us talking to him. But we made it, folks. We made it. From here, I basically have all night to set up my new city on the other side and relocate right over. So yeah, guys, that was it. I mean, we made it out. We made it out of enemy territory. And just to let y'all know, what we had is that, you know, right here, as I was explaining to y'all, we had, I mean, that was where I was at. In front of all this. I started it up as I made my path. And I was talking to Valhalla, and he was sitting on the base waiting for me. He's a homeboy, and he was about to clear me a path as much as he could with his elephants, but I ended up making it out. This guy, or someone else, I couldn't remember exactly who it was, but they were chasing me down to right here. They were chasing me down to right there. And from there, I went up. I can't believe I just pulled that off behind enemy lines. So just to let y'all know, I mean, we're pincered right here. We're pincered behind the gate of Hellraisers, and so I mean, so yeah, I'm happy I made it out. But that's it though, folks. The stress is over. We're out of here. So guys, a lot of interesting developments so far, and not the greatest. I mean, and not really the funnest either, because it's supposed to be all fun and games. Literally, that's the tagline for pretty much what this should be. And a lot of interesting developments. And to break it down, last night y'all kind of saw the Hellraisers and Ruthless. They worked something out to where they would push us out and we got trapped, right? That's the way y'all saw the run for my life, basically, where I ran all the way across the map twice. I might add, twice. So, with all that being said, though, what came out of it, though, because a lot of people have been coming out about what's been going on, and basically, from what everyone's kind of gathered, is both sides agreed to just share the rewards for Dynasty in the middle. Like, they're going to go to, I guess, play fighting at this point, where the Wolves and RHB are essentially the only real enemies of the server, from what I can kind of gather. I know RHB has made a deal with Hellraisers. I don't know how much that'll stick, because the rogues are going to need something as well if they gather enough support. So yeah, I don't know too much on the rogue side, and I can't speak to everything that's happening over at RHB. I did talk with Matt, and he said that basically they had to form some sort of alliance with Hellraisers. But what I could kind of figure out is some grand scheme plan is happening again where, and I'm not even going to say the name of the guilds. Scorpion and Hoshi work some kind of deal to just completely kill the player base on the server and just share rewards. And talking with a lot of the officers, and not me specifically talking with each officers, I know people in Ruthless and RHB. I don't know anyone in Hellraisers. I don't never really bothered to even not really talk too much with them. But from what we can gather, though, some sort of deal was struck between the two to just share rewards and cut out fighting. So I don't know what's kind of leading to this, to be honest. I do not understand quite why they are so friendly, and even the players within the guild don't understand it at all. Most of them don't even want this, and I don't quite understand the goal of this, because I'm sorry, but another Bertrand is not worth sacrificing the fun of an entire season. And I'm just quite baffled. Everyone in Wolves, all the officers are kind of blown back by this, about the way that this is developing, because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And even the officers in the other guilds, they don't quite understand. I've known McCowan for a long time. I'm talking with him. He doesn't even know what's going on. And and they're all baffled by this as well. The best players on the server are all baffled by this, because it's not what anyone wants. Two people might want this, and they're forcing the whole server's hand into this thing, and just for rewards is what we can gather, because it doesn't equate to anything else. I mean, this is a war game, and we're essentially ceasing all wars. And no one likes it. From what I'm talking about, nobody likes it, and nobody even knows what's going on. Nobody really understands why this is even happening. I mean, here we are with two of the most powerful guilds on the server between Ruthless and Hellraisers, and they're not fighting each other, and they're not pushing for gates. They're not pushing for. I mean, they even landed next to each other. And these are not taken. Isn't that just a little bit odd? Oh yeah, I don't have a PhD in anything, but that's a little sus. I can understand one guild wanting to snipe it, but if you're wanting all-out war between your biggest competitor, why wouldn't you just go for the entranceway into your enemy, right? I don't understand that. So, and if we look, I guarantee you, they don't even have defenses pushed up on either side of these gates over here. Watch. Never even looked at this before. There's no defenses. Absolutely none. It's like they already knew they weren't going to go into each other's starting land. And trust me when I say, both teams have the ability to capture these suckers. I mean, you know, there's no defenses there. Dude, whenever these gates open, we took it. We took these gates because we wanted to set a precedence that we needed to take these so that way we could kind of force them out of our own land because we don't know if they're going to take them in open war. That's the way it should be. Am I wrong? And I can't really blame the officers on either end. It's just the people at the top that are deciding this. It's not everyone pretty much wants open war. And after talking with a lot of the other players, they didn't even know this was going to go on, for one, and they're being left out in the mist. So, it's a pretty big disappointment. We're being blamed for hitting tents. I think that was the running for why we're being blamed for this whole thing. We were hitting tents. I kid you not. We were hitting tents, and apparently that caused all-out war. I don't even know. Because that was what came out about someone's post in the Discord, was that we got blamed for hitting tents. And I don't quite know where to go from here. I really don't. You know, as y'all saw, the life in me was so real at the start of the season. I thought it was going to be one of the best seasons ever because we had Breaking Away. We formed this new alliance to kind of promote fighting, right? Promote fighting. I mean, everyone's got all these cards, man. We need to be using them. Not collecting more cards. We need to be using our cards. So yeah, it's just been a real unfortunate development in terms of, I mean, in the way I see it, politics in this game should be used to incentivize war, not reduce it. I mean, I hate to say it, but this is a game based on defeating each other and winning or losing. And, you know, this game is not for the weak. It's not intended to be. It's not intended to be a politics game. It's intended to be a game where we just absolutely murder each other. It's disappointing to see this because, you know, here we are, you know, with two of the biggest alliances, and they're not fighting each other. They have every reason to fight each other, and they're not. They're not thinking about it as a competition. They're thinking about it how we can share rewards. And I don't want to see players leave, right? And that's the main gist. We don't want to see players leave. Could you imagine how powerful we would have been if we hadn't, if the Wolves hadn't broken away from Battle Angels, and we were just still a sub alliance, you know, and things like that? I mean, that would still be lame. It would be lame. So, you know, SARS is basically pushed up against the wall. They ended up allying with Ruthless, you know, and I can understand SARS doing it, right? They were getting beat. They needed a way out of it. I can understand that motive for an alliance on SARS' end. But not the Ruthless and Hellraisers. I mean, you're talking about people that are fully capable of beating the crap out of each other and having a good time, but why are we doing this, essentially? So yeah. This has been kind of, you know, it's just been the development of the season, and here it's just disappointing. It is. It's supposed to be the season where everyone is. I mean, we're talking about the best season or best server, right? I mean, we have the best players on this server that have been around for a long time. That want to do nothing but. This is the reason why we have all these cards is to kill each other with them. I mean, they're not. We don't need to be sitting here looking at them for our collection. Nobody wants to be stuck at level 45. PvP needs to happen. And from what we've seen this season, it's been nothing but people just trying to collect more cards. I don't know. It's disappointing though. I don't want to drag on for too much longer though. That's the update so far. We'll see if things change. I'm hoping for the better in this because not a whole lot of players are happy with this. I will say, from both sides, players are not happy with this. We will see how that develops. We'll see if anything comes of it. So that's it.